What's up YouTube, this is your boy Steezy back at it again with another video. This is going to be more of a serious kind of type video. It is about the ROSTERMANIA. Excuse me. Excuse me, I had something in my throat. This is about ROSTERMANIA in the Call of Duty competitive scene. I got a lot of information here, so I'm going to try to get started real quick. I'm just going to say a few things before this. This is like a 1 or 2 days late, so my information, or there could be new information released about all of this. Some of this is just theories and some of it is confirmed, but if there's been new information released that has been confirmed, I will make a part 2 of this video and let you guys know about all the updates in the ROSTERMANIA of Call of Duty. I'm playing the Black Ops 4 beta as the gameplay wise, and this is just a normal commentary, which is why there's no webcam. Okay, let's dive into this. Oh yeah, and my information is very scattered, so it's not organized. I just been looking on Twitter and watching videos on all this, so it's everywhere. And this is like my 7th attempt at this because I've been stuttering and making really bad things. I don't know what I'm saying. I gotta dive into it really quick. Who is Crisis Gaming? They just announced on Twitter that they are trying to enter CWL, which stands for COD World League. I'm not sure if they're entering the actual pro scene or if they're just coming in as an amateur team and gonna go into amateur tournaments and build it up that way. But that is dumb. I'm pretty sure they are entering CWL. I'm just gonna say COD World League. It just makes it easier because I want to say CWL League with the L stands for League. Anyway, Crisis Gaming, they're trying to enter the COD World League. And they have picked up Killa, Supreme, Twiz, and Tom. I don't know who Twiz, Tom, or Supreme are. I don't know if they're amateurs or pros. I haven't heard much about them. They could be pros. I don't know much about them. I do know who Killa is. He has been around Call of Duty for a long time in the pro scene. His video went famous of his trash talk. Some of you might know him as Killa the Choo Choo Train. He was in the video with Parasite where they were crap talking to other teams, standing up and yelling like crazy. That video went viral. Killa is hilarious. He's amazing at trash talk, and again, he is well known in the COD scene. I don't know about the other 3, but all 4 of them, Killa, Supreme, Twiz, and Tom, are all on Crisis Gaming, which I believe is entering the COD World League competitive Call of Duty scene, which is Call of Duty stands for COD. Alright, Splice, Red Reserve, Unilad are all paying $5,000 to $6,000 salary wise a month. The average seems to be about $10,000 a month for salary wise for competitive players. And then this mystery organization is paying $20,000 a month is what I've seen on Twitter. So again, Splice, Red Reserve, and Unilad are paying $5,000 to $6,000 a month, which is significantly less than the average I found, and the average, what I find to be, is $10,000 a month. And then this mystery org, again, is $20,000. I know I repeated it, but I said it kind of fast, so I just tried to slow it down so you guys can hear it clearly. And let me get on to this mystery organization. No one knows really who they are. People are guessing it's oil money because there's a lot of money in oil, so they think it's just some rich guy trying to get into competitive Call of Duty and own a team. And some people think it's a football/soccer club because I believe a soccer club actually does own a competitive team in a different game, like League of Legends or something. So people are thinking it might be a soccer club trying to get into competitive COD. But there's a lot of talk about it just being some rich guy somewhere. No one really knows who it is. They just call him rich guy, and people are thinking it's oil money. But this mystery org is trying to pick up all the big names. They tried to buy Optic at the start of World War II until they heard of all the chemistry issues happening in Optic Gaming, and then they pulled out their deal, and now they're trying to pick up all these big players and start their new organization. Splice had a terrible year, and with a low salary it will be hard for them to get good name or big name players. And like I said, Splice had a terrible year in World War II, and they do not have like a big income coming in like Optic Gaming or all these top organizations. I mean, don't get me wrong, they are getting to be a top organization. They just don't have the money and attraction for good players to go to them. They can make some trades, some big moves, who knows. But for what it looks like, I feel like they're not going to be securing any great players. Luminosity Gaming, LG is making lots of moves. JCap has been told he will be moved. John and Slasher might want to leave. There's lots of talk about Gunless and Slack trying to team together, and LG is keeping formal, making his buyout extremely high. So, I believe John tweeted out on Twitter that if Slasher moves to a different team, John will be leaving LG, and JCap has been told he'll be moved from Luminosity Gaming, and then I believe they're going to be trying to build a team around Formal, which is why they made his bio extremely high so other teams can't steal him away and buy him out. So there's talk about Gunless and Slack wanting to team together, so it might be Formal, Gunless, Slack, and some random fourth who will be good, I'm sure, and that would be a really good team, but no one really knows yet. So again, JCap, he has been told he'll be moved from Luminosity Gaming. Formal is probably staying because they made his bio extremely high, and John and Slasher, I believe, are looking to be moved from LG. Echo Fox, they have big investors, so they're looking for good players due to the extra money. There has been talk about Echo Fox having big investors, so they'll be able to pay people decent salaries. I'm guessing around the $10,000 average I've found, and they're not they are super well known, or not super well. They're not one of the huge organizations like LG, like Rise, like Optic Gaming, so they don't have like those tier 1 players on them, and they're looking to get those players, so they got big investors behind them, so now they can grab those great players. For example, like TK and Unilad, Splice, Red Reserve, who don't have that much income behind them, they could probably snatch up and steal some players from those teams. Team Caliber has less money than Rise. TK will probably only get amateurs. Since they lost Pharaoh, Kenny, and Accuracy is probably going to want to leave because there's lots of interest in him. So, as we know, Pharaoh and Kenny went to 100 Thieves. A lot of people like Accuracy because he performed really well in World War II. He's a great assault rifle player, and he's probably going to leave TK too because I don't really think any of them like Team Caliber, like the organization. I think it was salary issues and just they didn't want to stay, which is why Kenny and Pharaoh left. So I'm assuming Enable and Accuracy are probably going to leave too, and Team Caliber will only be left to pick up amateur players because they have a lower, they have less money than like pretty much a lot of other teams out there. This is what I'm trying to get at. Complexity is going to build around Doug, Sensor, and Martin. I believe that's his name. I could be completely wrong. I'll just call him Doug Sensor. But why are they doing that? I honestly have no idea. Maybe it's because Doug gets a lot of merchandise sales, or I don't know if they sell merchandise. I don't know if he makes them lots of money, but they have announced that Complexity is going to be building a team around Doug Sensor. I have no idea why. In my opinion, he is not a tier 1 player. He is good. He's probably better than me. Well, I mean, no one's better than me, let's be honest. But I just don't understand why Complexity is going to build a whole team around Doug. Like, I feel like they will not be able to secure great players either. Maybe they will, but I don't see that happening. I don't know why they're doing it. It makes me clueless on why they would do it. Maybe they're just clueless. Who knows? But there is talk that Dashi is moving to Optic. I'll talk about that later in the video, so I'll just move to my next topic. Octane and Methods have been dropped from Optic Gaming. They bought out TJ Halley's buyout from Rise Gaming, and so they dropped Octane, as you all know, who went to 100 Thieves, and I believe there's word that Methods also got dropped. I don't know why Optic did this because they have not been teamed for that long. Don't get me wrong, they did not perform well in World War II, but Black Ops 4 is a whole new game. There's a whole, like, everything is different. There's more health, there's self-regenerate, there's new metas and everything, so they could have clicked really well in Black Ops 4, who knows, but I think they had, or I don't think, there's been talk on Twitter that they have had chemistry issues. So, final of the product, I don't know what the hell I'm saying, the final is that Octane and Methods have been dropped, and we all know Octane has now moved to 100 Thieves. So, next topic, 100 Thieves. We know they picked up Kenny, Pharaoh, and now Octane. Who will their fourth be? Luminosity Gaming don't want JCap, so will JCap be 100 Thieves fourth, or will be Karma 100 Thieves fourth? I know 100 Thieves are super interested in Karma, but Karma is waiting for the release of 4v4 and or 5 versus 5 announcement. A lot of players are waiting for that announcement, so Karma will not make a decision yet. Either he'll go to Optic Gaming, the mystery organization, or 100 Thieves, but he's waiting for that announcement on 4 versus 4 or 5 versus 5. But I believe JCap will be a great pickup for 100 Thieves if they don't secure Karma. Why do I think that? Because they need a leader on their team, and JCap is that person. I don't know if JCap plays really well anymore. I don't really pay too much attention to his how he plays, or if he's statistically wise really good. I want to say he isn't, but who knows. I just feel like in the leader role, that's what 100 Thieves need, and JCap has that leader role. He's been around Call of Duty, the competitive scene, for a very long time, so I feel like JCap is an excellent pickup for 100 Thieves. Some interesting facts to know about 100 Thieves is Pharaoh is top 10 in Search and Destroy. Kenny and Octane are top... I think Kenny and Octane are in top 20 in Search and Destroy. Maybe it's Pharaoh and Octane are top 10 in Search and Destroy. I don't know. All I know for sure is yeah, Pharaoh is top 10 in Search and Destroy stats in World War II. Kenny was top 20 Search and Destroy stats in World War II. And then for Hardpoint, Kenny was the last Hardpoint time, and Octane has the most Hardpoint time out of everyone in the COD World League for World War II. So they're going to be really good at Search and Destroy. They're going to be good at Hardpoint. They just gotta pick up their CTF game, so it all depends on their fourth player, and JCap is extremely well, or plays well in CTF, which is why I think JCap would be a great fit for them. But again, they're trying to secure Karma in, and he won't join any team until he knows the announcement. Optic Gaming. The rumors are for the next Optic Gaming roster to be Scump, Crimsix, TJ Haley, whatever you want to say, from Rise, and then Dashy from Complexity. If they don't secure Karma, that is going to be their next roster, is what all the rumors are, and I really don't feel confident in that squad. I am an Optic Gaming fan, and don't get me wrong, they're all great players, I'm sure. I don't see them being a top 3 placing team in any event. They could prove me wrong. Dashy, a great player. Crimsix, he's a great player. Scump in World War II, he performed really badly. Again, Block 4 is a whole new game, so we have no idea how he's going to perform. We have no idea how anyone's going to perform, but I just don't feel like that team is really that great, in my opinion, as an Optic fan. But I'm just going to move on. FaZe are planning to stay the same, but there are a lot of organizations after FaZe's players. For example, Zuma and all the other FaZe players, because they are great players, but they announced on Twitter they are just going to not make any roster changes and stay the same, which is pretty much what I find the only team right now is staying the same. That is all my notes for this video. Hopefully I didn't ramble, stutter, and say too much. I mean, I did ramble a lot. I rambled the whole video. But if you want me to clear things up, explain things more in depth, let me know in the comments or tweet at me on Twitter, and I will do that. I'll probably be making a part 2 in this video and see what I missed, because again, this is 1 or 2 days old, so there's probably been a lot of information I missed, and I'll make a part 2 on that. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, please share it around everywhere and let me get noticed. This is your boy Steezy. Have a wonderful day or night, whatever time it is you guys are watching this video at, and I'll catch you all in the next one.